Okay, here's the deal. I am in New Game Plus, and I guess just to show it, I am playing on Nightmare difficulty on New Game Plus. Everybody in my party is level 40. We are at the final chapter. This is the New Game Plus exclusive dungeon. I have never been here before. I don't know what I have. Well, I know how to get to the end and beat the boss, but I don't actually know anything inside this dungeon. What I do have is a walkthrough. I'm actually gonna, I'll tab out a walkthrough on the other screen. It tells me every chest I need to find. It tells me every monster that I need to scan in order to just fully complete everything. So I do need to know, like, oh, when I've got everything and all that. So I'm recording this because in my combat notebook I have this beautiful record of no escapes and no KOs. I am overcompensating for missing Fierce Fighter on the 3rd, and I want to keep that going. The only problem is the monsters in here are like 8 to 10 levels above me, and I'm gonna die. I've allocated about the next 2 hours to actually record this. I'm gonna record myself doing this dungeon for the very first time. Everything in here is completely blind except for the list of enemies I need to scan and all the chests I need to get. I imagine the first few fights are gonna be exceedingly difficult. Let's go this way first. Oh, Jesus. Does this hurt me? No, I just can't go through. Okay. Yeah, I imagine the first few fights will be exceedingly difficult. But I imagine catch-up EXP will just bring me up to level 50 really, well, bring me up to their level really quickly. So let's just try this first fight. I do need to preempt this, so get to the back. Ah! Run. I'm okay with getting ambushed. How many ambushes do I have on record? 0! I've never been ambushed on this file, huh? Yeah, I'm okay with getting ambushed. That's not my concern. Oh, stand still. He doesn't see me. Yeah! Okay. Nice. We'll just open up as a scan before we forget. What level is he? What level is he? What level is he? 48. Doesn't seem too bad. We got the jump. Oh, that's like no damage whatsoever. I do have all of the T material armors, and I do have all of the armor upgrades. That's a lot of damage for a single attack. I don't have any of the Zamurian weapons because my first playthrough I goofed and missed one of the volumes, just one of the volumes. So unfortunately I don't have a single Zamurian weapon with me, but everything else it's at the strongest armor it could be. This guy hurts, and I don't have a fire art on Tio. He's pretty fast too. Luckily he's alone. So I imagine after this fight, I'm gonna get a crap ton of EXP here. I'm not gonna get 7 rush or like anything. It's how much EXP? 137. Actually, a lot less than I was thinking. That's okay. We'll actually just pre-heal everybody. Yeah. Okay. Randy and Lloyd both have the lifesteal quartz, so it doesn't matter that much if they get hit. Oh, let's go. Chest number 1. This is, in fact, the first chest. All quartz. Let me just, yeah. Tell me very specifically where you're going to fit all of that Sepis. Well, in my pocket, of course. I mean, haven't you seen us carry 9999 of every Sepis? It's easy. So, I believe the scans here go into Geofront B sector. I'm just gonna go down and make sure. Dark Fig, level 48, that is the first scan. The next scan, Sonic Flyer, Bubbly Scissors, Genu Queen. So those are the next ones I'm gonna have to look out for. That looks like a Sonic Flyer. It seems to fit the name. I have to get it to turn around. Nope. I could stun it and do the walk around trick. Oh, I failed it. Oh, shoot. Are you kidding? Wow. That's a lot of damage. So I guess one question is, what happens if I actually do faint or run away or something? Then I have to reload. No ifs, buts about it. I will reload if I take a casualty. I want to preserve my file above everything else. So that being said, we should heal. We should actually just heal before we die. I'm gonna do single target healing because it goes out slightly faster. Hopefully that's the edge I need. Genesis Flood might just kill everything. But we do have to survive 3 more hits here. I don't think anyone here can actually tank 3 more hits. Like if they just decide to... Even if they like double team Ellie and Tio, it's over. So please hit the front line. Good dodge. That's probably gonna save us. That's a hit on Lloyd. That's a hit on Randy. That's great, actually. For the rest, we're just gonna lifesteal a bit with our gems. That's great. That's actually risky. If I missed and he got a counter attack, I die. Genesis Flush should kill. Yeah. It's a very powerful art against anybody who doesn't resist this element. That's a lot of EXP. Hey, hey. And because of Anal, just check everything. Sonic Flyer scan is here. There's only one way to go, so we go... Wait, what was back there? No, just do that in the background. Okay, we'll keep moving. Let's turn off the water. I'm gonna go down here as it looks like there was a connector. Oh, it's just a chest. Okay. Switching to Ellie is actually tricky. Ellie has Scent. Yeah, she has Scent. If I switch to her, they might just pounce on me. I'm gonna wait for him to turn around and... Ah, dang it. It caught me briefly switching through the team. There we go. Ah, we got a team rush here. That's great. Actually, no immunity to death blow. Let's do this. It doesn't work. Whoops. No immunity to AT delay either. I could probably just keep them locked. Nice, nice. I will be killing everything in here. Just because it's been a while since I got EXP of any sort. I would gladly welcome any... source of EXP. It's a really good one. That should be not death, but poison will take his life. He had to smack a 1300 on me before he dies. Come on. Nice. That's a level up on everybody. We're all level 41. Celestial Bomb is in fact the next chest. You played this game twice and still don't understand it open means empty? Buddy, I played like all of Trails in the Sky and I understand that plenty well by now. The next chest I'm looking for should contain Moose 3, if this is anything to go by. I thought that was a scene change too. I was expecting the flyer to come back. Alright, now we go up. So I'm looking for the Moose 3. That's Bubbly Scissors. I'm pretty sure Bubbly Scissors resists water, doesn't it? Yeah, 150 Earth though. Let's just Deadly Storm through them. Hey! Works every time, except it doesn't. Oh, look at that EXP. Just make sure I get that new scan. Sonic Flyer, Bubbly Scissors. Next I have to look out for a Genu Queen. Seems like this is the next vow we have to push. That should get us through. That's another Bubbly Scissors. No team rush, but hey Randy, I believe in your RNG, man. I believe. I believe. Alright, you got one. One should be easy enough to nuke. You got... Let's just Earth Spike it. Quake does way more damage, but doesn't matter. If you got the Petrify, it would have been pretty pog. It's not gonna happen here. Delaying bubbles don't hurt. Kinda hurts. He did miss Teal, which means this is a kill. Oh, it was a kill regardless. I didn't know if Lloyd could kill it. Okay, that's that guy down. Whoa. That's not what I expected. Oh, wait, do I have to turn the valve back down to let myself through? Because this is impossible now below it. Yeah, let me just turn the valve again. Genu Queen. Pretty sure that's the Genu. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, get the new scan. $185 fire. Okay. Foes that get close freeze. Got it. So they have a freeze. I have like quadruple Grail lock-in, so I don't really care about status. I will give it the good old AT delay. And I'm gonna give it the good old... That's Magma Blaze. I meant to press Heat Wave. I meant to press Heat Wave, my bad. That should be death. Avalon Gate hurts like hell. I'm pretty sure this is death. They are 7 levels above me now. Okay, one of them is dead. Avalon Gate hurts. It's just not very spammable. Even with ingenuity... Okay. Even with ingenuity, it's not very spammable. Okay, that should be Queen dead. So still, the next chest I'm looking for is Move 3, and Frozen Lily is the next new monster I have to scan. Let's just make sure we got it. Genu Queen. Oh, Holy Breath was a waste, whatever. That's a Bubbly Scissors. Then wait for him to turn his back. Or just like slowly walk up. Don't mind me. Ah, dang it. Got it. Oh, that's a party. Deadly Storm won't hit them all. Just not wait for position this, right? Or actually, how was the delay on walking? 37 delay on walking? Okay. I think it's worth trying the setup. If I do get the instant KO on 3, it'll be worth it. That's actually a pretty solid chunk of damage. We can just Quake this. Pretty sure Deadly Storm can kill him. Even if it doesn't proc the Death Blow, it can just kill a good solid chunk of them. That's 2 down. And the last one dies to a poison. It's kind of scary to think about, like, what if I didn't kill any? Because if I didn't kill any, then I might have to S-break to save somebody. We got the level up though. We're now level 42. Excellent. Everyone's moving really, making really good time here. Okay, so this is a passageway that... There's a lot of doors here. I'm gonna go back and check the other one. I'm gonna check this door. Oh. Oh, I almost missed that swing. Good thing I hit it. I can seal these guys, right? I'm pretty sure I can. They're not immune to anything. Maybe that will be a pinch move. If I ever miss, I can just resort to a seal. Do I do the move strat again? Let's do it. What we got to lose? Move here. Oh, miss, the misses. What are they weak to again? Water. Give them the good old ice hammer. Why did I position that one? Whoops. My bad. Kill someone. Kill two. Good. Was it Leo Gem that gives you 10 CP for every kill? And that's the one Randy has, and that's what giving him more CP than he spends when he procs Deadly Storm. It's pretty broken. Just gonna heal her up. Okay, move 3, probably behind this door. What the frick is this? Oh Jesus, okay, well we're going back to the other rooms. This is clearly the right way to go, right? Whoa! That was a new area? These guys spawned again. Ah, shoot. That's bad. Just gonna freeze him. Slowly beat him up, get some life back. Did he just move twice? Oh my god. I mean, I guess that your AT delay isn't so big when you're frozen. But damn, he moved twice. That's insane. Alright, there's 2 doors here that I would like to check. What's behind door number 1? Move 3? Move 3. How nice of you to play again. You did use your own file. Yeah, of course. This is my own file. Actually, speaking of my own file, how many achievements am I missing? This I didn't get the first time around, because obviously you can't. This you can't get the first time around. I got this. 100 hours, I'm getting pretty close to it. Strongest weapon, I will. This, I'll get it in here probably, if not New Game Plus. No, New Game Plus Plus. 1,000 victories, 2,000 enemies. Probably. 100 S breaks, 100 MPs. This one's hard. This one's really hard. Hard Nightmare. I'm gonna beat this on Nightmare. And I'm gonna get the 2 final bonding scenes. I want all 3 in my save file because I want the my address save file to have all 3. Oh, hello. This is Tyrell Bomb. Where does that ladder upstairs lead, you ask? I actually don't know either. I wish I knew. Oh, you can't use it? Okay. So the next chest I'm looking for is another Tyrell Bomb. And then 2 Celestials, 200 All Sepis, and Freeze Quartz. That's the end of section 1. Let's just keep moving on then. The Gold Flyer here respawns, doesn't it? Yeah. Not the Gold Flyer, the Sonic Flyer, that's the name. Maybe I can do the walk around stun strat. He doesn't see me. I'm going! Nice. Deadly Storm attempt. It's a pretty good angle. What? My mouse! My mouse just flew way off! Oh, that's horrible. That's awful. That's really bad. Whatever, we get Ice Hammer. Youch. Youch. How dare you, sir? Pretty sure I can kill it. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, if he went after Lloyd. I just like stood there in stunned silence, like no way this is happening. No way this is happening. Alright. Tyrell. And Tyrell. There we go. Just keep everybody topped off. This bridge needs to be raised. I will keep that in mind. Oh wait. Can I shoot him from down here? Oh, I can! Look at that! The strats. The strats are too good. Alright, mouse, play nice. Good. That's a death blow. Finish it. That should be 200 CP again. Yeah. Easy. Very, very good. This geyser needs to be lowered. What is over here? I'm gonna switch back to Lloyd to see the enemies. He's the one with Heaven's Eye. Seems like a passageway, huh? What's over here? Another section. Alright, I'll come back to this later. I'll explore this main area first. Oh, I can't see. This is scary. Okay, that valve up there is connected to this. Still can't see that well. Very scary. This is the Tiral bomb. I'm not gonna read that. Oh, at least elevation is too high. Wait, I can keep him dancing down there, maybe? Stun? Nice. Cancel this team rush? Go for Deadly Storm? No, I don't need to. I think I can just brute force it with this team rush. So there's no need to cancel. Oh, JK, what the heck? They're still off and going. Let's get absolute zero then. Give it a good smack. That's one dead. That's two dead. Beautiful. Oh, Ellie didn't level up. Huh. She gets a disproportionately larger EXP drop here. Wow. That's aggressive. That's aggressive water spurt. So that's a shortcut back the way we came. I see. Oh, so there's actually nothing down here. I do need to access the other level. Alright, let's go access the other tunnel. But first, this is clearly a stairs up, so I'm gonna check what's over here. Might just be a chest. Oh, it is. Dang it. Ugh, that's a bad angle. I'm gonna reset that. Celestial Bomb. If you get any more handsy, I'm going to have you do your job for you and take you in myself. Kill Scott Kill did mention that the Azure chest phrases are gonna try to filter out all the cop references. I can see why. Like, there's been a police joke in almost every chest in every zone. I can see how it gets old and gets stale, whatever. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny the first few times around. Even now, there's a pretty good novelty to it. I don't necessarily think that, oh, it's getting old or like it's not funny or lame anymore. I do think, like, yeah, you could do with way less of these, but it's not like they lose their charm that much, you know? I'd be okay with it if Azure still had some. Probably not in excessive quantities like this. But it's funny, you know? I didn't even see how much Ellie got, but it's not enough to make a difference. Lois just clipping into the chest. The next chest I'm looking for is also a Celestial Bomb. I'm gonna give Tio a quick heal. The next scan I'm looking for is still another Frozen Lily. Probably won't find any in this sector. And I'm gonna have to blow all of my S-crabs on the boss, I'm pretty sure. I'm also in the market for potentially optimizing my EXP gain on the boss, so I'm gonna try to get as big of a multiplier as I can. Within reason, like obviously don't die doing it. But I think within reason, I can get a pretty damn big multiplier. Just get a bag of tricks and... I'm not gonna get unmovable, but I can get bag of tricks and I can get possibly 7 rush if I abuse speed. That's a pretty good stun. I didn't heal because I'm cocky. I'm gonna do this and not get punished. See? No punish. This should bring me to the upper level? Whoa. What the heck? Deja vu. Okay, this is the first zone. I'm gonna go the other way then. There might be the other celestial bomb I'm looking for. Hiya! No! I got ambushed. Oh, thank god, Teal dodged it. Ah, yikes. Oh my yikes. Okay. As promised, we will escape. Reset. He was just camping the door, man. This is the B sector file. Yep, okay, get out. Let's heal everybody. Actually, Holy Breath is more efficient here. Yeah. Get the stun! Nice. Alright. You won't get the jump on me this time. Randy, move here. Okay, do some chip damage. Probably should have went a bit harder, but hey. Deadly Storm cleanup. Fire! One dead. That's a pretty low roll as far as I'm concerned. Should still all be fine. This one's gonna die. No? Okay. This one's gonna die. He's dead? Okay, good. And Randy can lifesteal this. 185. Beautiful. That's actually a pretty good fight. That's the other Celestial Bomb. The next chest is 200 all sepis. The chest reaches into your pocket and retrieves the item. This should bring me to the middle level. There seems like there's an upper level. Oh, quick. No, I didn't get the smack. I walked into it without getting the smack. Bless RNG. Please. Oh, damn it. That's bad. I have Grail Locket. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. It's gonna walk up. Called it. Oh my god, do I have to zero field? No, that's Scorpion. Hey! Honestly, like, yeah, could have gone better, but still. I also didn't realize Teal was coming up next in the queue, so I did panic a little bit. That's okay. That's... freeze? Question mark? Pretty sure that's the freeze quartz. Come on, Fig. Come on, stupid Fig Leaf, turn around. Ah, yeah! Gotcha. Randy is 1 CP off Deadly Storm. That's okay. CP on Randy and Eddie are super easy to build, so I don't feel too bad about dropping the Aura Ray and a Scorpion. Randy will get all of this back. With pretty good time. Avalon Geisha kill. Still a super powerful nuke. Even here. That's really good. Alright. That's all Sepis. Dieter chuckled. You mean the Chaos Septium? You mean the Chaos Emeralds? I'm gonna go through that later. I'm gonna go back and get the freeze. So that should actually be the end of Sector 1. According to the walkthrough at least. There's no map or anything, I'm just going by the list of chests. The freeze course in there should be the last chest in this section. So it's just section 2 with 4 chests. Whoops. Found freeze. I'm Eskimo, there's nothing here. Unfortunately, I don't actually get that reference. I feel like I should. But now we move on to the next section. Wait, not this way. Section 2, Tiara Bomb, Gladiator Belt, Grail Locket, Zeram Powder. Got it. And the next scans are Frozen Lily. Is that Ditch Leech? What a weird name. Ice Condor, Frost Slime, Executor. Okay. Let's go. Cutscene. What is that? Ah, what in the world is that? Is that what's causing the waterworks issues? Probably. Can't say I've ever seen this kind of thing. I have. We fought a different color version of this in the battlefield. Is this another archaism? All the ice must be this guy's fault. Most likely, yes. According to the database, there isn't any equipment here that could cause such a drastic drop in temperature. So it's a guy that freezes stuff? On top of that, for the water shortages to extend as far as they have, there must be similar archaisms throughout this area. If that's the case, we gotta put an end to it right now. Everyone stay on guard. Yeah! So am I supposed to just like fight it? Heck no, I'm going the other way. Are you serious? I'm not fighting that. Not yet at least. I'm just gonna make a save file. I actually got the stun. Beautiful. I'm not gonna Deadly Storm here. Wow, they're fast! Wait, they're actually so fast! How have I not internalized that until now? This is not a kill either. I'm gonna tank some damage here, but that's fine. Oh, that's AoE? Oh, that's lame! That's so lame. It's actually an AoE move. You gotta be kidding me, man. Can I kill from here? 6. Pretty sure you can do 700. You can't do 700! Okay, they don't die. So even if they tank this, they don't die. So I'm fine with this. That works for me. Actually not a kill. There we go. Got the overkill proc too. One more fight and I level up, huh? What's over here? That's Frozen Lily, right there. Gonna not get the stun. That's wonderful. Frozen Lily. Yow. That is very mean of you. A Tiara would have healed her up to 4 as well, I believe. This is just to be safer. ATS down? Ooh, you inflict that, huh? That's interesting. Actually, Whistle Rush with a rush, you could do whatever you want to it. Crit Quake! Let's go! Kaboom! This is dead! Yeah! Oh, I'm so close to a level up. I want to get the level up first. Actually, no. That's dumb. That's probably Ditch Leech down there, but hey, that's dumb. I'm gonna fight this big guy first. Alright, let's save and prepare for the worst. Maybe he just runs away. Who knows? A large monster is prowling around. Exterminate! Yeah! Get him! This is going to be an execute. Oh, well, first of all, higher elements. That's interesting. 24,000? Are you kidding me? My dude. Alright, we'll take it seriously then. Let's Chrono Drive. And Chrono Drive works best when it hits everybody. Hold on. It's not immune to AT delay. Eh? Not immune to delay. Okay, I should group everybody on the same side. Not yet? No. Actually yet. Now. Now we continue to Chrono Drive. He will Scythe again. Do not split us too much. You knock Ellie out. That's okay, we can just stand here. Okay. Now we do that one strat that everybody hates. Do we have a lot of items we can spam? Sedatives. We sedative spam. Get some bag of tricks. Power smash. Good. Okay, don't use the Zerum powder accidentally. We just spam all our sedatives. Yeah, we got a good thing going on. We don't actually have anyone with Invigorate. But that's okay. And Teal can start chipping away at it, or continue to Chrono Drive first, actually. Sedative. We just continue to get Bag of Tricks procs. Wow, we're so fast. Wow. Give it a good smack. Sedative. Actually, since you have time, charge yourself. Why not? We have the items. We have the infinite money. We can do this however much we want. Sedative. Would have loved for Randy to jack this crit and crit power smash him in the face, but take what you can get. Power smash. Kaboom. Honestly, I'm gonna start blurring him. Like, by the time we naturally finish this fight, I'm pretty sure we would have spammed enough items to make this work. Sedative. Actually, Ellie just lost her speed because Soul Blur is really fast. That's okay. We'll just recast Chrono Drive twice. Very inefficient for as far as turns are concerned, but it's fine for the most part. Lloyd just needs to stand in the middle. Sedative. This will put us delay too much, so we power smash. Kaboom! This is what happens when you're not immune to AT delay. I can just stand here and do this forever. And once my sedatives hit 0, I'm gonna go all out. Actually, it doesn't need to hit 0, it just needs to hit 2 left. Then that means I've gotten all the bag of tricks procs I could. And Tio just needs to keep this up. You know what? Charge Ellie. She's earned it. Yes, this can go. Let's get the Soul Blur. Death Spiral is probably longer. What's the longest delay spell you can cast? Not that much, honestly. What element is he weak to again? Only time. Only time. Is there a... I mean, nothing much, right? I guess I could just keep chrono driving, but nah, it's not worth it. You know what you could do to waste time? Holy Bullet Randy. Because she regens CP anyway, and just battery Randy. That's something she could do to waste time potentially. Where is it? Sedative. Yeah, that's kinda lame, but I get the big multiplier, so I don't even care. Kaboom! If this ever misses, I'm kinda screwed. Chrono Drive. Sedative. I'm gonna get so much EXP when this is over. Oh, you won't even believe how much EXP I'm gonna get. Am I justified in doing this again on the boss? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot him now. Like, I actually do need to consider eventually killing him, despite doing all this, so you know. Sedative. Maybe I just have Ellie start casting. I think I just have Ellie cast Chronos now. Shadow Blade. No, the Death Spiral. That's a pretty good EP to damage ratio. I'm gonna charge Tio. And I'm gonna Chrono Drive. I do miss the Team Rush, I don't care. I don't care that I missed this Team Rush. Had to alt tap real quick. That's a Spiral. 1655. That's actually a pretty solid chunk. I could just chunk him to death with that. And by the time he's actually dead, I should have built up enough of a multiplier. Sedative. Let's go for Death Spiral. Actually, this is a good time to test. How much is Shadow Blade? Shadow Blade is like approximately twice as much CP. Let's see for how much payoff. Sedative. Yeah, Sedative. Let's see how much is this. It's approximately double the damage. Honestly, it's okay. I don't mind it. Where's my Chrono Drive? Good. We didn't drop the buff. That's very good. Sedative. Kaboom! Death Spiral. Let's just go back to Death Spiral. Slow down the pace a little bit. Yeah! I mean, if I was really min-maxy, I'd go for overkill. I probably don't need to though. Chrono Drive. We got the rhythm down, so you know, I don't really need to deviate from it. The rhythm is good. Let's EP charge. I can just buy all of these supplies back, so it's not. It doesn't even matter that I'm wasting some. I have like 2 million Miro. Power Smash. Yeah, this is going great so far. Let's go for Sedative. Are you sedated yet, Ellie? Probably don't take that out of context. Where's Death Spiral? Oh, look at this. Crit Sedative. Ultra Sedative. Yep, I can do this. Get some CP back. That's yet another 7 rush. 18-18. I do like that Spiral a little bit better, I think. I might have just hit a low range on Shadow Blade. That is entirely possible. Oh, Ellie's too slow. I dropped the speed. Whoops, that's okay. We'll just double Chrono Drive and get it back. This is another 7 rush, I'm pretty sure. Obviously it's perpetually a 7 rush because he never actually gets to act. But I think this is the 7th move on Randy's turn. It's not, but we can just smash him. That's another 7 rush. Sedative. I think one more bag of tricks and that's the last one. I'm pretty sure. So now we can turn our focus into actually killing him. We just need 2 more item uses. And I'm pretty sure that's 9 bags of tricks procs. So now we can actually focus on killing him. Yes, he gets a turn here, I don't really care. There's just one more item and it's done. Another 7 rush to complete the combo. Oh wait, he's actually pretty healthy, huh? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Got the counter though. Death Spiral. Shadow Blade won't reach. Death Spiral will. Let's switch it up with a Tear Bomb. Yeah! Shadow Blade. This will kill. This is the kill. That was fun. Let's see how much EXP we get off this. Not overkill? Oh, dang. 2.8. Oh, dude, that was so not worth it in every conceivable way. Oh, I was expecting like 1k. That was not worth it in every way imaginable. Jesus. You just give me indigestion. I was looking for the pun. I was looking at the DICH part, looking for the pun. No, indigestion. This should be the Ditch Leech. I just walked into him because I can't see where I was. Whoops. I'll have to go back to the walkthrough. That was a fun little excursion. I drained my supply for almost nothing. I'm gonna do this exact same thing on the boss, so get used to it. Hopefully the boss gives me better EXP than this. Beautiful. We actually killed them both. Pretty sure I got the scan too. I will verify. B sector. Executor scanned. Wow, that's a nice background. Ditch Leech scanned. Frozen Lily scanned. So I'm missing Ice Condor, Frost Slime, and obviously the boss. Frost Slime, like the Geofront A sector Frost Slimes? Interesting. That's the staircase up, and this is the way to the right. Let's go for the staircase up! Wow, what a surprise. Alright, I'm actually gonna kill this fast. Turns out they're not good EXP or something. Who knew? But I do still need to do my setup, so everybody group together. Everybody group together, give him the smash. Buy me some time to set up. First, give everybody the Holy Breath. And then give everybody the Chrono Drive. Oh wait, why'd I crit that? Crit Holy Breath. What a waste. What a waste. That's a dang shame. Give everybody Chrono Drive. Alright, now we nuke his ass. This is how fast we can kill you! I was holding back! Alright. No mercy, Death Spiral. Death Spiral. Shadow Blade. Keep on the Chrono Drive. Pretty sure there are more. So, considering there are 4 chests in section 2, I'm guessing there are 4 executors I have to kill. In which case, 1, ouch, that's a lot of bosses to nuke. 2, hey, if Lloyd doesn't get the square jack from him, you can instant Chrono Drive back up. Also, yeah, this guy takes a long time to kill even when I'm trying. She's gonna lose the crit. That's so unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Like, I would have done nothing and just let TL get the crit on the Shadow Blade. Oh, maybe I can still push it into the next crit. Is it possible? No. Can Ellie get that crit then? Probably. I don't think Randy was gonna be that fast, so everything will work. I would have loved for the Shadow Blade to crit though. That would have been 7k. That would have been so much damage. Yeah, 2.4 is not that much. Ellie doesn't nuke as hard as TL does, but it's okay. We love her all the same. Honestly, I have EP charge for days. I could do this 4 more times pretty easily. You need to strike Bell here. I wish in this game when you buffed on a crit tile, it gave you the double stats up. Obviously, it's never worked like that. It would have been fun though. That way crit tiles on buffs would have some meaning instead of like a wasted thing, you know? For the most part it's okay. I don't think that's necessary. I think it's just fine the way it is. Critting a buff might actually be somewhat overpowered. Getting to 50% speed is really strong. Getting it off one action is probably a little bit too much, you know? Man, this guy can take a beating. Like, look at this. We'll smash him. This guy can take one hell of a beating. Everyone's running low on CP. I get a level up pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter that I'm doing this. How much health does he have remaining? I can just auto him. Everyone can just pile on him and kill him. Just don't miss. Not sure if you can miss him, but just don't miss. 199 CP. Oh, wait, 199 CP! Hold on. This is the only time this will be useful. 189 CP. Where's my cautionary fails? A cautionary fail. CP plus 1. Yeah! Found gladiator belt. Glad you see me again, because I really need some me time right now. So, grill locket and Zerum powder. And I do need to scan the ice condor still. There's the ice condor. What the bloody hell is all this? Can you turn around, birdie? Nice. That's like no damage. My word. I need to readjust Team Rush actually not being able to kill people. Wow. That's kinda depressing. 0 water efficacy, and he's gonna get the heal. Oh, that sucks. You know what? No, I'm not letting you get that 50% heal. Are you kidding me? I'm not letting you get that heal. I don't know why, for some reason. Rising Sun is my favorite S-Craft. Across Sora and Zero, Rising Sun is somehow my favorite. Just in terms of like aesthetics, not in power or anything. Just aesthetically, I love Rising Sun. Unfortunately, I didn't walk enough for Ingenuity to give me all the EP I need back to fight this Executor. Is this the only way forward? It seems like it. Wow, that kind of throws a pretty big curveball in my way. I didn't expect to be fighting so many of them. Let's just EP charge. I could do this in the fight and get some EXP, but I can't be bothered anymore. Whoops. Oh, beautiful. He's done. He's done. And Lloyd can get CP built back up on him. Ellie can be our Chronobot, Teal will nuke. This will be a pretty good fight all over. All around, pretty easy. Randy got the initiative, it's over for him. Honestly, like if I could give Randy a belt on top of what? Why did I basic attack with Teal? I'm high. I could give Randy a belt that he can perpetually do this. I might. If there's more Executors I have to fight, I might. Just give him belt, headband. Just start whacking at him. Oh, whoops, I misplayed that. I need Strike Bell now. Fix our mistakes. Fix my misclick. My misclick this cost me the speed buff, but that's okay. Everyone except Tio gets speed. I don't need to rebuff Tio right now. I can just have Ellie do it. I made her cast Shadow Blade 2 for a longer channel to buy Ellie some more time to get in the queue again. Strike Bell takes so much time to channel. Smash. Wow. What is this low delay? Jesus. Honestly, it's whatever. Let's just do it. So once again, Tio loses the speed. I think then I compensate with a double buff. Yeah, this is fine. Lloyd can get the rush. It doesn't matter. Or I guess Eddie can get the rush. It doesn't matter. And actually I can cheat out the Death Spiral here then, if Lloyd is buffing. Yeah, I can go ahead and do this, not get punished. I should just give Randy the belt until I get to the boss. It would make this a lot more worry-free. Okay, now we're back on the rhythm. Just don't lose it again. We're also very close to being done. This is what you get for not being immune to AT delay. Look at that. Honestly, this is pretty therapeutic once you get into the rhythm. Therapeutic to just beat him up and he's completely helpless. Is he dead? He's dead. This team rush kills him. Lloyd got 100 CP back. And we get the level up so everybody gets fully healed. Beautiful. Ice melt. Good. Oh. Come here. Come here. Okay, okay, okay. Too close, too close. Wait. You don't give up the chase? What's your leash range? Well, I guess I'm just walking in circles around his aggro range, huh? And I walked into him because I'm so smart! Can't get over how smart I am! My god, I'm a dum-dum. No death. No death. Honestly, this should just kill them. Just in case it doesn't. That should be enough. I'm pretty sure that's enough. I mean, if Thunder Cyclone can't kill this. Wind Arts are a meme. Okay, good. That's actually more than enough. I was prepared to say a lot worse things to it. Oh, this place is locked? I guess I do have to walk up the other way. Do I have every scanned except for the slime now? Executor, Ice Condor is scanned. Ditch Leech, Frozen Lily, Genu Queen, Bubby Scissors, Sonic Flyer, Dark Fig. So I'm just missing Frost Slime. Need to get a Frost Slime scan. Ah, this is all frozen up here. Healing here doesn't really matter. If Randy goes first, I win. Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Mr. Flower, please. Leave me alone, please. Yeah, that's right. Turn around. Beautiful. Nice. That's a free win. If Deadly Storm kills even one, it's a free win. Now we just basic it down. Grail Locket. AD also remember that. Clementine will remember that. Alright, we will do this. Grail Locket, replace with a belt. Where's my belt? Here's the belt. Bring out the belt. This should be exceptionally free. I stand correct. Actually no, still free. Still extremely free. This craft is broken. So, from someone who's played all of Sora, none of Cold Steel, and just playing all the games in order, the way God intended, I do find it funny that with the severely reduced cast of Zero, Falcon felt the need to kinda overcompensate. Like, oh, there were 16 characters in Trails in the Sky the Third. All of them had their own niche, and all of them made the game fun. What do? Well, we only have 4 characters. Let's just make each of them like a 4-in-1. So like all 4 of these guys are just unbelievably overpowered. They can between all of them, they can do just about anything. Ah, shoot! It happened! That's okay. It just felt like they were overcompensating for something, you know? I do need to smash. Like, look at Tio. Tio has Chloe's Roman Lines. Ren's ATS. Probably actually not Ren's ATS. Ren's ATS is bonkers. But Chloe's Roman Lines, except she's not a support, she can nuke so hard. She's her primary offense, so she combines like every Artscaster in the game from Sky. And she has utility with Sight. She has AT delay with Sight. It's not that viable most of the time, but she's your nuclear caster, and she is like every caster from Sora combined into one. Ellie is like support goddess. She has everything that made Sharer useful, plus everything that made like Kevin. Oh no, it's Tio. Tio freaking just has Kevin's S-Break. Because, you know, she's not broken enough already. Ellie just has Chloe's S-Break, Leech Christ. It's not as good as Leech Christ, but it's still pretty up there. And then Randy is just like offense god, he just has KO built into him. Risha has like a 90% KO too, but you only get her for so long. I'm pretty sure Dudley actually has a 100% KO move. Just absolute bonkers skills. Noelle is your standard Sepith factory. Genuinely, like all of the characters in Zero are really fun to use. Just because all of them are so unapologetically good and well-rounded. There isn't really a character you look at and go, oh, this is clearly dead weight. Everyone pulls their weight by a pretty significant degree. Which is why for the vast majority of the game, like these are the 4 people you run around with in Zero. I know that in Nature your cast is bigger. At least from all the trailers I watch, it seems to indicate that. But yeah, like you only have these 4 in the SSS for such a huge part of the game. Doesn't really matter because all of them basically cover all the bases you'll ever need to satisfy. They make a good team. They really do. I guess what this is going on. Some other miscellaneous thoughts. How was Zero? Zero is really fun. I wouldn't put it above SC, for example. I still think SC is still the best one so far. I'm hoping Azure dethrones SC for me personally. I will say I am salty as hell at Zero's ending. Not because it was bad, because it wasn't that bad. What happened was the night before I beat Zero, I finished my Zero session at like 2 AM. I had work the next day. And I went to bed and I couldn't sleep because when I went to bed, I got I was at the scene where like they were escorting Shizuku back to the SSS and they were just checking their phones waiting for Yohim to call back. And in comes the chief being like, in comes Sergei being like, hey, why don't you guys just go check up on him? That's where I left off. And I went to bed and was like, well, something fucky is going on. So I couldn't get too much sleep because I kept thinking about the game. So I opened up a walkthrough, like the spoiler-free walkthrough I was using. Which, by the way, great. Like, actually, for the most part, 99% spoiler-free. A very rare thing. I'm just kind of scrolling through it. And then I saw, like, that's the day I found out there's an achievement for beating the game while being under level 40. And that was level 35. 33, I think. 33 or 35. And I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna go over level. And I really wanted that achievement. The other thing I did was I accidentally scrolled way too much down and I found out who the final boss was. So I have no one to blame but myself for that, for spoiling the name of the final boss for myself. It does really suck, because it was like, I was literally 5 minutes away from the big reveal on who the final boss was gonna be, and then I just spoiled it for myself. I will never forgive myself for doing that. It didn't really dull my enjoyment of Zero's ending, but what did dull it was the fact that I was level 79 when I got to the final boss. And I was so preoccupied with getting EXP that I just completely forgot to actually like watch the game. And you know, the ending's emotional, it's like everything coming together, is a, you know, the circle is complete and yada yada all that. I just didn't enjoy it at all. I enjoyed it after the fact. Like, after the fact, the day after, I cleared my head and I was like, wow, you know, that was a really solid, impactful ending, and I'm glad that it happened the way it did. But in the moment, I was so preoccupied, I was like, oh god, did I just hit level 41? Did I screw it? Did I just screw everything up? And I was so preoccupied with that thought that I just like completely didn't pay attention to the scene in the moment. And I do seriously regret it, because I think it took so much away when it had no right to. Like, by all means, it was, Zero's ending is pretty emotional. Like, people are supposed to feel like, aw, over it. And instead of feeling like, aw, that's sweet, I just felt, oh no, did I screw the achievement? I did get the achievement, but damn, that it came at a pretty heavy cost, and I'm pretty ambivalent about it even now. Although now in hindsight, like when I look at the ending of Zero, it's a great ending. Genuinely, I think it's really well done. I think that, honestly, my enjoyment of it would have quadrupled if I wasn't so preoccupied about achievement hunting, when I probably just shouldn't have. But still, it's a Trails game, and I'm in love with Trails games, so I never complain about anything in the Trails game. I just think they're all very well done. It's very much like, if I'm tiering Trails games, it's very much a competition at the top, or like even the lowest tier Trails games is still some of the best games I've ever played in my life. It's just such a wonderful series, and it's a series I grew up with since I was very young, like super young. Before FC and SC, there was the Gagaru trilogy, which I've dumped almost over a decade of my life playing. Just replaying it over and over. It's a fantastic time, you know? And I'm gonna have to jack that crit tile where everyone dies. Actually, no, we're fine. We'll let him hit me. What's the worst that could happen? Do your worst. Do your worst. Wait, where are you going that way? It does do Death Blow! It does do Death Blow! How come that's the first time it's happened to me? No effect here. I can't run. I all that for it. That's highly unfortunate. Alright, let me get back into it. I hope I saved. Please tell me I wasn't cocky. Please tell me I saved. I don't remember actually. I was too busy ranting. Okay, good. It does hit you. I knew it. I was like, I'm pretty sure that did Death Blow, and it just never happened to me in New Game Plus. I must have forgotten that it does actually do kill you if it lands. That's okay. We didn't lose that much time. How long has this recording been going on? An hour and 16. So far, I've sustained 1 ambush, 2 KOs. One of them required an Alt F4. Not a bad record, all things considered. I did spend way too long milking this one executor when I probably didn't need to. I just assumed he gave a lot of EXP where he clearly didn't. Clearly doesn't give a lot. I'm just gonna keep smashing. That's not power smash! Ah, that's not power smash! Don't death blow. Okay, I'll own up to that one. That was my bad. that one's on me. That one's on me. I'll totally own up to it. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, select power smash this time. Good. 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 So Grill Locket does resist KO in this game. Because without Grill Locket, Randy just gets KO'd. I gave double belt to Randy. And everybody else actually resisted, like there's resist text popping up. Grill Locket does prevent KO. Which I think is contrary to what the tooltip says. I think. I'm pretty sure. And the other concern is the boss, because actually, what does the walkthrough say about the boss? The boss is Ragna Vertile, well, Ragna Verial, Executor times 2, Frost Slime times 3. So that's a handful, actually. That could be pretty problematic if we get there. Smash! But that's okay. That is perfectly okay. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. This is probably a waste of a chrono drive, but honestly, this is harder than the final dungeon, which it should. It's the New Game Plus dungeon. It's definitely not as long as the Son of Fort of Sun. Son of Fort. It's fine. It's bearable. Wait, can Power Smash miss? It hasn't missed for me so far. I'm pretty sure Power Smash can't. Pretty sure Power Smash is just like any other craft that can't miss. It just hasn't happened yet. If it happens and he swings back, and if his basic attacks proc Death Blow and kill Randy, I'll be so upset. But we're trucking on. Nothing terrible has happened so far. Let's go for a Death Spiral. Yeah, I don't need to Power Smash him unless Randy can't act twice. He's already down to below half. Pretty good fight so far. These are mandatory fights. I guess the first and second executors aren't mandatory, but the third and fourth, you have to kill them to move on. That's pretty interesting. I forgot to clock Well, not clock up, chrono drive, but clock up. I forgot to do it. I probably don't need the speed anymore though. I think I can just concentrate on nuking. Like one more Shadow Blade, one more Death Spiral. Even even Lloyd can pitch in with his own Death Spiral. And Randy can just keep smashing him. I'm pretty sure AT delay makes him slower than us even without a speed buff. Wait, Lloyd has Shadow Blade? I saw they selected Death Spiral. Am I blind? I will actually get everybody to swing because I want Tio to get that EP heal. Okay, finish it off. Good, good, good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Saw out. Oh! I can go back for the chest here. Oh my god, I'm walking like a blind person. Whoops, wrong way. I'm walking like a blind person, oh god. Oh! This should be the end of this section then, because that's every chest. Like at worst there's just a hallway, so I should switch off the bell and go back to Grill Locket. See, except KO, but I'm pretty sure the reason that I haven't been killed by a Thais except Randy is because I have Locket. I have seen resist text pop up, so clearly it blocks something. And the only ailment it does inflict is KO. I'm pretty sure Grill Locket does block KO. Otherwise it doesn't make sense, right? Alright, we'll just go grab the Zerum powder. This is not a frost slime? Ooh, that's interesting. And I can't stun him. Yeah, that's right. How dare you hit me. Get wrecked. Can Deadly Storm hit both? Oh yeah, I can. That's one dead. How funny would it be if you just petrified it? 10%, I believe. Let's go, Tio. You got this. Damn it. 10%, I believe. Wow, that's a pretty early team rush coming up on the grid. He's dead then. Rush him! Zeram powder. Maybe the real Geofront was the friends we made along the way. It's actually a pretty fitting message for being the last chest in the Geofront for Zero. Maybe the real Geofront were the friends we made along the way. That's wholesome. I am still in the process of submitting fan messages for Azure. Have to be real careful to not accidentally submit the one that has already been used. Originality is a hard thing to come by. Where am I going? I'm gonna assume the worst and save outside this door. And just to triple check my record, 0000. Good. Ah, it's not the end. Good. We keep fighting our way in. Man, these bastards are fast. Hey Dio, how funny would it be if you petrify them? I'll keep doing this until it works. Damn it. Damn it, guys. Got one job. Hey Tio, how funny would it be if you petrify them? Oh, well, you kill him here, but... Okay, don't petrify him. Don't use your 10% luck on this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Petrify will still show up even if he dies. That's not the Petrify. Ah, yet another elevator. So there is a section 3 that's literally not just a boss room then? I'm getting scared again, let me just save. No monsters. Lloyd has Heaven's Eye. Alright, boss time. Okay, so then I need to scan the slime and I need to scan the Ragnar Virial. Interesting. So I need to scan the slime before I wipe them all out. Got it. This is gonna be one hell of a fight. Let's go. Whoa, it's like this place was hit by a blizzard. It's a bit too cold for my liking. If I were to guess, the monster we're looking for is using this frozen wasteland to its advantage. That's correct. Everyone, we should be cautious. Definitely. Wow. What is that thing? Eyes open, guys. This guy's gonna be a tough customer. Everyone, let's give it our all. It's a level 50 boss. We're all screwed. Mother f- I kinda want to stun break one. The thing with stun breaking one is it doesn't actually accomplish anything. Like what I could do is there's Rising Sun here, Death Scorpion here, and that'd be good. In that case, like if I'm double S breaking, I just scan it. Frost Slime. And for Ellie, nothing here is fast enough. Because I'm gonna have to triple S break this, do I? Wait, do I? Do I need Aura Ray? I don't need Aura Ray. Because I can just do this. And now I double S break here. It won't reach! Oh shoot, that's bad. That's a huge miscalculation. In that case, just cast it in the middle. I thought Rising Sun could hit the edge. Whoops. That's a slime down. That Scorpion will hit. Okay, kill that then. And then I have to eat double slice. Then I can reset it again with Aura Rain. Yeah, this is not that much damage. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Pretty sure we could just Avalon Gate crit. Teal's fine. Ellie will absorb. Ellie has the gem. What the f- Diamond Dust doesn't do that much, does it? Mother. Oh my god. Okay, let me just. Oh. I didn't think Diamond Dust did that much. It wasn't even a crit. That's almost Teal's whole health bar. Are you kidding me? What the heck, man? She had a crit Avalon Gate lined up too. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh hey. That's pretty good. What the hell is your deal, huh? What the hell, dude? That's insane. 67,000 health. Immune to AT delay, not immune to anything else. Oh, that's actually interesting. That's super interesting. So knowing that Rising Sun doesn't reach the edge, we can just open up with this. Wait, are these squishier? Or just because Randy just gave them the good old S break to the face? I really should have healed that. I don't know why I didn't. That was really cocky of me. I wasn't punished for it. I probably should have been punished for it. Lloyd is innately tanky enough to just like run out there and stun break it. There we go. That should die with Avalon Gate. Lloyd has a Lunar Gem. He absorbs Time Space Mirage crafts arts. I don't think there are any in this fight. Downburst. That's a freeze, it seems like. Okay. I have to now. Wait, did they clump? Did they just clump? Oh, poggers! Okay, they're out of the fight. They are out of the fight. Now we take this guy out of the fight. Oh, of course you can do that. Randy's CP is still fine. So I don't have any rush of doing that. I need to duke this. I need to kill this guy so fast. We could just death spiral it down. Stun break it. Stun break inflicts. Oh right, it inflicts a feint. That's the first time that's ever happened for me, for real. I've never had stun break actually feint someone until now. Until this exact moment. My god. I'm gonna do this to be safe. Mostly because if he blasts Ellie, I think she dies. So it's zero field. Miss. Best case scenario. Keep smashing. Just hold them down. And we have a chance. We're gonna have to chrono down again. And we're going to kill this slime. He's gonna cast art. No, he's not gonna cast art. This guy's stunned. He's gonna recovery though. Or call an ally. Jesus. Get a life. Guarded. Finish it off. Lloyd can just be on slime cleanup for now. And go around, start getting bag of tricks procs. So that's one bag of tricks. I need 24 more items used. Because he used call allies, I have to chrono down him again. And then I have to shoot a holy bullet over to Randy. We can just spam some more items for now. Okay, 23 left. And then we stun break. We can farm the impede achievement here too. Triple canceller. Oh, that's another way to gain EXP, isn't it? What? No! 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 Come back! I misclicked! I'm sorry! Okay, downburst is fine. That's a triple counter. I'm sorry, I misclicked. That might be pretty bad, depending on how this shapes up. Let's use some stimulants. You feel stimulated yet? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Cramps? Get back to smashing these guys. Good boy. I guess just as a defensive measure, since I'm pretty sure these two executors will just never move again for as long as they live, I can spend some time repositioning here. Obviously, like, Ragna is still gonna be a problem, but we can deal with him. We just keep debilitating it. We can afford a chrono drive right here. Right, super recovery. And he's gonna get a heal, and he's gonna call an ally. Ah, speed down is gone. And the speed down is gone. And it's gone. It's all gone. It's just out the window. Goodbye. It's all gone. It's just out the window forever. This is gonna be a long ass fight. I'm curious how long this will take in real time, but I'm planning to spend the unconscious for a long time in here. Chrono down. I might actually cancel this team rush too. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this team rush and cast a chrono down. Because I don't need the damage, I do need to keep them locked down. I don't care if the speed buff runs out either. Because speeding down Ragna is probably more important. Because as we found out, he can't just break the speed down in one go. Because he can do that apparently. It is time to Holy Bullet. This charges up zero field as well, so it's a pretty worthy investment. That's overkill on slime. Good. We just keep smashing it until they die. I don't have a plan B until these two executors just actually die. Call ally, that's fine. Randy's guard is down, but that's fine. This is all fine. I can Holy Bullet this again. Ali gets the privilege of having essentially infinite CP. He's back to full health, huh? I don't have to worry about killing the boss. The power smash can't miss. It literally just missed. That's actually a problem. I hope he stands still. At least if he doesn't stand still, I hope he like doesn't move too far away. I don't think he should. Like I don't think he will. Pardon me. He does get an art off. I will block this though. That's what Zero Field is for. Randy taking damage here is actually great because he gets a CP charge back. And he can lifesteal a lot back with Taurus Gem. Yeah, I shouldn't hit him. Because that actually gives the speed down another proc. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't think about that. I actually shouldn't damage the boss. At least not until the executors die and I can free up an extra member to do whatever. I will be able to get this in time, so I need to chrono down. And I need to get my EP charges back now. Like I need to start using EP charges. Stun break it. That's one more dead. EP charge. I think you EP charge yourself. So I don't actually want to move Tio, because I have to spend the turn moving her back into position. Good smash. Yep, this is fine. We can Holy Bullet Battery. I should spend the turn moving her. Oh wait, no, she can't hit herself. Good. She can triple Holy Bullet if I just target the sweet spot. In this case, Lloyd can be the one chrono downing. And Tio can chrono drive. Until we casually just smash these two down, I don't actually have to do anything. Like I'm not gonna die. The fact that this guy is not immune to stat downs is actually saving this fight. I will just slowly wear him down. I do need to commit more. No, I can't hit Randy. Isn't there a position where I can hit all three? This grid? Yeah, it was this grid I can hit all three. That's a pretty precise grid to be clicking on. Interesting. And he's gonna move again. Yeah, we chrono down. Downburst. That is fine. Downburst doesn't do any sort of meaningful damage. And I don't need team rushes. I can keep on canceling team rushes in favor of casting more useful stuff. I don't actually need to cast speed up. I will just for the hell of it. Now I just gotta wait for like him to summon more slimes for me. I don't necessarily need to impede all the slimes I see. It'd be pretty it's pretty nifty if I do, but it's not definitely not required by any means. I guess we can just get an item use off with an eye drop. Just to solve some time. Because right now all we're doing is just buying time for Randy. It's working. It's working great. I will actually EP charge 2. Get a pretty big fill. Oh wait, no, I didn't need to. Oh well. Hey well. Doesn't matter. Really does not matter. So now one concern is to heal everybody up because a downpour won't kill, but I think a normal attack can kill. What the frick is this? All area? All area that I can't cancel? Uh-oh. That's gonna be concerning, isn't it? That's concerning. However, it won't be too frightening because I will have Zero Field. I will do this hit to charge CP. Just keep delaying them. Way more. Further and further down the list they go. Chrono driving now does seem like a little bit of a waste, but it doesn't matter. Aeon Systems. Come at me! I have Grill Sphere! I'm pretty sure that would have killed someone, straight up. It's entirely possible that they just like kill someone. So, knowing that he can do that, it does toss a little bit of a wrench into my plans. Because now it's actually in my genuine interest to keep Tio's CP up. So if nothing else, she can block that. Guarded. So Holy Bullet Spam is gonna be the name of the day. Fortunately, Ellie is more than capable of battering everyone here, because Gladiator Belt on her is absolutely broken. She is basically Reese but better, or Kevin but better I guess in that case, because Sacrifice Arrow. And I will just keep smashing them. Let's use another antidote. I'm cured of my poisons. We will bullet again. It's a pretty good system we got going on. Should I? Nah, I need to chrono down. He's missing these, so I guess I should count myself lucky. But he can always decide to just like no longer miss, and I will actually have to squeeze in a turn to heal. Oh, I can get this normal auto off. I think I should just smack them. If possible, I want him off that tile. A chrono drive here should be good. Yeah, that's actually pretty. That actually works out pretty nicely for me. Now we just keep smashing. Like, in case we miss too, like if we're getting insurance, we're just gonna power smash every turn. And we don't run out of CP, we don't run out of resources. We got this. And we're gonna get so much EXP. Hopefully I actually do get a lot of EXP. Otherwise, what the heck am I even doing all this for, you know? Chrono down. He's not summoning anymore? Aw, that's actually kinda sad. I was hoping he would. Seems like he's just gonna stop summoning forever now. In that case, let's actually hurry this fight up. I think this is a team rush that I will take. These bastards are so bulky. Let's just put Randy out of his misery. Yeah, he's not summoning anymore. That's interesting. Woo! Look at that. One down. Bag of tricks. And Chrono down. We keep him held down. Let's just Death Spiral. Let's put this guy out of his misery. Double Spiral should do it. And now we can move Randy up to start smacking him. Actually, I've never once used Analyze on Teal. I wonder how many turns Analyze lasts. It might be worth cutting his defense. It's really worth cutting his defense. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut his defense here. How many defense reducing tools do we have? Oh wait, Calamity Claw is just... Calamity Claw is 50% speed down? I didn't even know that. Dude, that's amazing. This should force him to use Downpour, which buys me some time. And then we can start nuking him from here. Ellie has a really large selection of moves. Let's see what she can do. Lorelei is sleep. Cobalt Sphere is mute. Ugh, that's gross. That's kind of gross. I guess Fortuna. We can buffer ATS, cut his defense. So let Teo analyze. Yeah. I think I like that. I like that plan. In that case, Randy doesn't actually need to attack anyone. He can just go around feeding people. Yeah, Calamity Claw also takes long enough to cast that I think is worth spamming. Fortuna again? No, don't Fortuna again. Analyze. Oh, it's a scan! Huh, I didn't even realize that was a scan too. Let's do... I don't need to do any group crafts. We can just slowly whittle him down. So we'll just keep feeding people. If he starts charging, I will zero field. That's slightly worse. Then again, Grail Locket. I do need to keep up the Analyze then. Fortuna. We'll keep everybody topped up with stress items to get our bag of tricks procs. I can just go back and like top up all my supplies. I don't even care if I use them all here. Supplies is so easy to come across. We can give him a good smack in the back. We analyze him again. Can Randy Fortuna? Of course he can't. What a silly question. Feed Lloyd. Go, feed Lloyd. Everyone has a job. Randy's job is delivery boy. Yikes! He's hitting my delivery boy, how could he? Actually, these buffs don't last nearly long enough. I guess that's actually a problem I have to be concerned with. I think the solution here is to Chrono Teo. Or, you know, just drop a big fast sword on him, see how he reacts. He's got 1 turn of ADF minus 50. I got 1 turn of ADF plus ATS plus 50. So I'm, in theory, doing more than double damage to him because of how damage values curve in this game. There should be a crap ton of damage. Never mind. Apparently, I don't understand how how stats work in this game. Jesus Christ. Alright, so it seems like that is not worth it. You know what else is not worth it? ADF down. I can just nuke him instead of trying to do this fancy little setup. I think I'll just go ahead and do that. Full damage. And go over there and start feeding. Feed. Delivery boy's here. Actually, Tio can still die to the next hit. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I tried to stack the ADFs. It doesn't seem worth it. It might be better to just stand here and just keep nuking. Lloyd's doing like tickle damage. It's not even worth it. I don't know. Time is his worst element, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, time is his worst element. Although I think Avalon Gate just raw out damages it. It's not worth it, question mark, maybe? With so many people grouped together, he's gonna downpour. Or not. Okay. What do I know? Stick a big sword in him. Deathblade spam is probably not sustainable, unfortunately. It is my best nuke by a pretty long shot. But here's what I can do. As Chrono everybody was Randy. Twice. Prep Chrono down. Oh man, this fight's lasting forever. Although it's not terrible. Like I'm not gonna lose. It's just won't. He just won't die for a really long time. That's totally fine. Now we just need to keep feeding TO charges. Because we just sit here and drive over and over. One person spams drive. Go ahead and feed him a potion. Randy's our delivery boy. Minor amounts of healing back. And you know, in the interest of speeding this fight up, it might be time to consider like S breaking every now and then. EP charge. Oh, whoops! I propped that too early. I was gonna pop it on the rush, so Lloyd gets to move immediately again. It's not a big deal. Missing that is not a big deal. Eat him! Teal dropped her speed because she got on that crit. That's pretty bad. Not the crit, guys. She got on the rush. We're not even gonna get that crit because he's gonna super recovery to fill the space. Makes me kind of sad. Okay, maybe we can jack this. Yeah. Give it the Death Scorpion. What? Did he just do what I thought? Did he heal twice? That happens when you jack his... Oh. When you interrupt this combo, he heals twice? Oh god. That could have gone better. I should be able to guard this Nightmare Wind or whatever that skill's called. And I will re-chrono drive because Tio has to do this or she loses a speed buff. Man, that would kill for a... Yeah, I would kill for a EP heal grid right about now and give it to Tio. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Give it the Calamity Claw. And give it a big sword. Give it a big potion. Not yourself, dummy. I clicked her. Ugh, whatever. Lloyd can pitch in with this chrono drive, so it's not too big of a deal. Oh wait, Tio loses it. Oh, she doesn't. Good. We're actually running low on EP trying to kill this damn thing. It's at half, so pretty good progress. I mean, we've only started seriously fighting it for a while. Although now I think Randy quits his job as delivery boy and starts building CP again. You'll be our new delivery girl. Give her that EP charge. Give him that big sword. And you get the grid. That's what I've been asking for, EP heal. Beautiful. Now we build a CP back up. Chrono down. I'm gonna lose the speeds here, but that's fine. I don't need the speed buffs anymore. Because now I'm resorting to plan B, which is having Lloyd and Randy slowly build up CP and just nuke him as S breaks over and over. Hopefully that's actually a better plan. As long as Tio's attacking, she's gonna be building CP, which is fine. Because if I have a zero field on demand at any time, he can't actually kill me. Now I just slowly build CP. And we're Gucci, we chillin'. We chillin'. We got a team rush coming up. I should be very careful to not let Tio take over that grid. This is fine. Actually, this is not fine. I do need to push him down the queue a little bit. Oh god, how do you even do this without giving him that? Can I? I don't want to give him the rush. Oh, that's a really strange amount of delay. If he gets a rush, what's the worst thing that happens? I don't know. He's gonna get the rush. That's probably fine. I lied, everything sucks. Everything sucks, I lied. I had to. That tile screwed me, actually. It's fine. Everything's still fine, Now I just need to play ultra careful. Okay, this is fine. It's gonna be a while before he can act. We can reset this with a Celestial, so it's not completely awful. And with Teal's turn, we double EP charge. So we just play this defensive for a while. That actually costs a lot, Jesus Christ. Okay, probably don't do that again. I'm actually running low on EP. Like, there's a real danger of me not being able to kill him because I just ran out of EP. This is not awful because I can actually build it all back up. I think the earlier Teal does this, the better. So Belt can start regenerating CP. We're still fine. Yeah. You do this. I intentionally got hit by that to charge CP. That's my last EP charge 3, it goes to Ellie. We give it Shadow Blade. Do we have Calamity Claw on you? No, we don't. Slight problem. Not awful. Not the end of the world. Call him. Get the holy bullet. It's not horrible. We're still fine. The only like really bad part is we're not actually killing him. Like, he heals so much. Even with the speed down, he's getting his turns up way faster than I bargained for. Yikes, okay. This calls for a Tyrell. But it's fine. We got our CPR. We can crit him again. It's going great so far. We'll charge her. And we have the Calamity Claw him here. Which is fine. We'll track this for Death Scorpion. Another 4k. How much health do he have left? 20k. Okay. Well, I think from now we just start spiraling him. He's got 50% speed down. He's still like the fastest thing I've ever felt. Like, wow. This guy is not giving up. It's not relenting. I suppose I should be thankful that he stopped summoning goons, I guess. Blessing, maybe? So the blessing, or is it the curse? But if I just keep everybody popped up, everything's fine. Get the chrono down. Please tell me Holy Breath heals to full, because I don't think I can tank another hit. Okay. That's fine. Ah, Jesus. You can chrono down. I think the earlier you zero field, the better, because you can just regen again. Build some CP off him. Canceling him is useless. You can't impede that. Or you have to impede it like twice or something. I don't actually know how that works. Maybe you have to impede it more than once, but I don't know. 4 EP charges left. I do have some food still, so it's not the end of the world. Like, I can still have food to heal my EP. So it's not like I'm screwed if I run out of EP charges. He does need to stop this habit of healing himself. It's really annoying. I wish I brought Libra Gem for this fight. If I was gonna make one change, I would have brought the Libra Gem and given it to Tio. I would have a lot less problems with his mana. Like, Ingenuity does jack all when you're not moving. When you're not in the field moving. Hey, freak out. I won't say no to damage. Let's go, Lloyd! Beat his ass! I wonder if I can nuke him. No, like hard no. Answer is a hard no. Actually hard no. Jesus Christ, what the hell? He is down to 10k. Nuking him might not be totally impossible. That's fine. I think he's dead. Like, I'm pretty sure he's dead. I like to think I was in control the whole time, except that one time I had to blow all my crafts to stay alive. But for the most part, this was a pretty good fight. And he's dead. Like, he's actually dead. I just chain S break him down. I don't need to combo craft him. I can just do it normally. My favorite S break ever. What a fitting way to kill it. How much is this? 3.8? Nice. How much EXP? What level is that? It's not 50. It is 50! Hey yo! Heroin is addictive. It is. It really is. Hey yo! It was level 50. Everything's back to normal. Does that mean the Geofront abnormality is all cleared up? Well, my teeth aren't chattering anymore, so that's a good sign. Should be an elevator in here to take us back to the ground level. I say we check in and see if it's still operational or not. Yeah, we can take that if it still works and report back to the client. Alright, Ragna rocked. Let's check my achievements. Hey! And where's my not a Korean MMO? Yeah, I see. I got this one, and I got this one. Where's the Ragna one? Ragna? Just about has nothing on me. Where's the Ragna one? Am I missing it? Wait, what? Am I blind? I'm just looking at the names. Wait a minute. This is just embarrassing now. Where is it? Oh, Ragnarok. Ha. Ha. Alright, that's gonna end the video. This is a long recording session, man. Feels good. We got to level 50. Not bad.